So baby girl is a lot more refluxy today, and I was going to do a demo of how to put her on my back, but that's going to get messy. So I'm going to do a stretchy wrap instead. Alright, so stretchy wraps are not all the same. This one is a Solly baby, and the way I put it on is a little bit different than, say, the Beluga baby or the Boba. This one only has two-way stretch, so it stretches up and down. It does not really stretch side to side. So technically it's a two-way, although some places use one way, and if it stretches both ways, two ways, so it can get a little confusing. But when it actually comes to fabric type, like fabric, this is considered two-way. If it also stretched this way, it would be four-way stretchy. So with the Solly baby, because it is only stretching up and down, it doesn't need to be placed on my body quite as tight. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it. Center marker is gonna be around my chest. Some people like to start down here. You can just find what works best for you and your body. But I'm gonna place it here. And then I'm gonna take these long pieces on each side, put it behind my back, and then I'm going to grab it up, and it's gonna go up over my shoulder. When I do this, I wanna make sure it's staying all nice and spread out, and it's not getting all like twisted and bunched up. This just makes it easier when I'm tightening. Also makes it more comfortable. So other side, around my back, up and over. If you need to kind of take it and spread it out, you can. Now when I get to this stage, I am going to make it pretty snug. I don't want it to be so tight that I can't breathe, but I do want it to be pretty snug. If I had a four-way stretchy wrap that is stretchy in all directions, I would really be snugging that up and getting all of the excess, out of there. I can't think of the word, my bad. But now that I have it like this, I could do a modified front rack cross carry, but the most common way to use it is a hug hold. So I'm going to take these two pieces and I'm going to tuck them down through this panel. So now that I have it like this, I'm going to make sure I worked out some of that loose again. So it's just gently snug to my body. I'm going to cross this fabric right about where I want baby's bottom. So mine is still pretty small, and I'm going to cross it right about here. And then I could either tie off in the back. This is going to leave me with a little too much tail, so I'm going to bring it back around to the front and tie on the side. Tying on the side can just help to not have a knot right here and could potentially impact your pelvic floor. So I'm going to tie on the side to just help protect that a little bit more. Now I'm going to just put this down, and then I have space for baby right here. So when I do this part, she is starting to separate out a little bit more naturally. So I'm going to go ahead and do that underpass first. Oh. You're having little burpees on me. And you don't have to rush. Take your time if your baby needs it. And before I do anything, I'm going to go ahead and get this leg in too. So I'm bringing the fabric down. I'm not trying to pull her leg anyway. There you go. She's naturally laying this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this out under her bottom. I'm going to flip this outer, whoa. So because she is so refluxy, I'm trying to not put extra pressure on her body. So I really want to make sure I get that fabric loose down below. When I spread it, I'm going knee pit to knee pit. This is so her airway stays nice and clear. And then I'm going to move to this side. I'm going to pull some of that extra slack. And I am just going to spread this one out because she's looking this way. This isn't, blocking her airways at all. And now I can go ahead and grab this. Should be nice and snug. And up across the back. All right, little toes. All right. She's in a nice spread squat position, but I didn't force her legs apart, so she's ready for this. But I have this. She has nice airflow. Nothing's blocking her face. And that's it. I can walk around with her and she can stay nice and comfy and upright so she's not having as much reflux.